and P4. I work for P3 and P4. When I get a ticket, I just assign to my name and I start up a call with the end users and I will get the details from them. Okay, coming to my education background, I completed my MBA from Nagarjuna University. My specialization is finance and marketing. Now I would like to explain about withholding tax. Withholding tax is the amount which is deducted at the source of the revenue. Here we have two types of taxes. One is direct tax and another one is indirect tax. Now I would like to explain about the direct tax. In withholding tax is amount which is deducts
Hello.
take place.
Hello,
Hello.
ma'am. Sorry for it.
Yeah, sure, sir. Please
Can
tell
you
me.
please share your screen?
Actually, I'm orally telling this. After configuration, completion of my explanation, I will share my screen with the
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
configurations.
Okay.
Withholding tax is an amount of which deducts takes place directly from the earnings of an employee by an employer. That means an organization getting the services from the employer, they will pay some amount. From that amount, they will deduct for withholding tax. It will be done by the organization itself. It will be paid to the central government as a part of the tax liability of an individual. That means an employer. The central government of any country is liable for this tax collection. Central government is only the person who are liable to collect the tax collection. Before of that, employee, the organization will deduct this taxes. Coming to withholding tax for SAP, we have two type of functions here. One is classification of withholding tax and another one is extended withholding tax. Previously, a classification of withholding tax, we can entry only one line item in the vendor master records. That means a creditors, we will use to deduct the tax only for the vendors. For the simplifications and the modification has done, after that, we are using extended withholding tax. In extended withholding tax, we can enter a multiple line items for a vendor and the customer. Now coming to the configurations, I will share my screen. My screen is visible to you?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
it's
you.
visible, but your font size is increased.
Actually, it is difficult for me. Can you anyone
Go to
explain
option.
how?
Go to
Go
option.
to options. First one. First one.
First one. Select font settings. Login option is there.
Here only?
Yes.
No, first folder, left side first folder.
Visual design.
Okay.
Font
Go
settings.
font.
There you can see 12 size is there, no? There you
Okay.
can see
Right
12.
side
No.
is select.
Increase it to
Right
16.
side.
18
16
is
or
okay
18.
for you?
Yeah, 18 is okay.
16 is,
Bold. Make it bold.
Okay.
Yeah, anything is up to you. 18 or 16. Yeah,
It's
bold.
16 enough.
Okay,
Enough.
and apply. Yeah.
Bold, select bold.
Yeah, she has selected. And go back and come.
Yeah, just it.
Exit and enter.
Yes.
Okay, for withholding tax, there is only the path you have to go. SPRO and IMG's reference. Here we have to go for financial accounting new. In that financial accounting global settings new.
Madam, sorry for the interruption.
Only
Please share
tax.
your screen.
Madam, share your screen, please.
Share your screen.
Okay, one second.
I'm not visible to your screen.
Okay. 1 second. Now you are able to see my screen.
Yes, continue.
Okay, again I will tell you. Okay, financial accounting new. After that, financial accounting global settings, and this withholding tax. Present we are doing with the extended withholding tax. Basic setting. First of all, we have to choose the country, which country that we are going to make withholding tax deductions. Here I'm taking India. Just we have to select and we have to save this one. After completion of this, we have to define the withholding tax keys. Withholding tax keys is nothing but a section keys. For India, we have a section keys is 192 for salaries and 194 for C for payment to contractors and 194 I for rent. Now I'm going to pick this payment to the contractors. Just I'm saving this. You can go and you can create sections also. After this, we have to go for the exemptions. That means when withholding tax is going to deduct for individual, for example, salary salary person, a year base, the tax will be deducted. Meanwhile, some exemptions are there. Exemptions means like insurance, loan, or any postal schemes. That means, for example, he has to pay the tax 1,000 rupees. For getting exemptions of 2 or 3, he can pay approximate 1,000 means every exemption we have in 10, 10, 10 like that. Approximately he has to pay after deduction of the exemptions. He has to pay the amount. For suppose 10% from the exemptions, he has to pay from 1,900 like that. After this, we have to go for calculations. In this withholding tax types, withholding tax types means here we have invoice posting type and the payment posting type. First, I'm going to invoice posting type. Previously, I have defined this. Just I will show you. Here we have to create one variant for the tax type. I have took this N3. For this description, I have given what the type I have given here is previously I told you a type means a section that I took the section is 194C payment to the contractor invoice. Here we will calculate a base amount should be a gross amount. And after that, we have to take accumulation type. Accumulation type means what way we are going to deduct per suppose yearly, per monthly, or what the way that we are. I took this a pre-year for starting month of January. And I have took the region also. 01 is Andhra Pradesh, and the base amount, the code level, and the tax level should be the code level itself. I will explain you afterwards. Just we have to save this. I'm doing for contractor for invoice. At the same, we have to do for the payment posting also here. You have to take this new entries and you have to create this with tax types. Okay. Here also I given the one variant. I have given this section type and the payment for. Here the base amount should be calculated on the net value. Okay, net amount. Here also same accumulation. I have taken this only. At the central invoice, what is the central invoice that we are going to calculate, that we have to tick over here? And as it is same only, just we have to save this. The withholding tax is basically calculated with invoice posting. Two types we will do this: invoice posting and payment, that we have done over here for the configuration. And again we have to go to the basic settings and click the recipient type. Recipient type is income, income of type. Which type we are going to deduct? That means for an individual, company, or a firm, like this. Here we have to take new entries. Previously I have took this one. Just I will show you. Here we have to take the withholding tax types. We have created the withholding tax type variant here, and here we have to give the recipient type. We have to create this recipient type, and here we have to give the what income type we are going. That means this one. This is the withholding type, and I have created this CO and company. I have took this company because I took this payment to the contract. That's what I have took this one. And check the income types. I told you, no, here we have to create payment types. What type of payments that we are going to deduct? Now we have to define this tax codes. Okay, tax code is, we have to create the tax codes here. For the 194 payment of the contractor, that I have given 5%. Actually, the percentages and the base amount percentages should be taken from the client level itself. They will give the data, and we have to do this at the base on the country. It will be done. Here I took the section. And the base amount percentage should be 100%. I have given here. I took this 5% here. And the posting index, we have to take this standard one for the vendors and the customers. I told you before only the withholding tax for vendors and customers, and for the bank also here. I took this one. And the reason, that is Andhra Pradesh 01. And here we have created the income type. From which source that we are going to deduct this tax. I'm taking this company. For both invoice and payment, we have to do here this. We have to create this tax codes. Same only. I have chosen this. From a little bit, I will tell you what I have done. Just I have taken that I have created the tax keys, that is nothing but section types, and after that the exemptions, after that invoice postings, that means tax types, and I have created tax codes. Okay, now we are going to assign to our company code. Here I have given the type. This is the validation, what period it should be valid. I have given the last year and upcoming years I have given this. Just I have saved this one. And we have to do important thing is active the extended withholding tax type tax. Just we have to take our company and just we have to tick here. It is activated. Some more steps are there. These are the basic steps that I'm saying for invoice posting. After this, we have to assign accounts for the accounting, withholding tax accounting. We have to create a GL for withholding tax, FS00. Actually, I would like to take this as a current liabilities. That's my mistake only. But you can took this one as a current liability. Current liability only, not liability. It's come under the balance sheet and the description. And here we have to give this currency only balance in local currency, and we have to take the post without withholding tax allowed, and I have taken all taxes type allowed. We can drill down, we can come to know. I took this one. This is not. And sort key is 001 open item management, line item management. A post automatic only, and I have took Z041. You can take these up G001 also, no problem. Just save it. We have to assign for the vendor master and customer master also. Now I'm doing only for the vendor. Here I took my this is the withholding tax type, and this is the code for the invoices, and this is the income type. Just label this and just save this. Here you can observe the CI number details. We have to give this also under the withholding tax. Just give your PAN number and save it. If you won't give, it will throw an error also while posting invoice. I took my vendor and date. And from prices. I am giving my business place and section code. Section code is nothing but which area that we are going to take the stack for the day. And we have to go withholding tax, and just we have to select the item and simulate. Don't worry, it is for a GST actually. Here you can check the entry. Okay, vendor CD account data to purchase account data to income tax withheld. Okay, it has been. I have took this the 10,000 and 500 is deducted for the withholding tax and 9,500 is the net amount. Just I'm posting this one. Okay, the document has posted. See guys, if we won't give this business place or a section area, it will throw an error. Just 1 second, I will show you the errors also. See, a section code is not copied to withholding tax. This is a common error we will get without giving the business place and section area. It will throw an error. Okay. And for the SIN number also, I'm not posting this one. Just as I would like to show you. XK02. For the vendor master records, we won't give this CI number. Just see, it won't be posted. Just I'm removing this. Section code. This is one error, and it's showing this the entry 80,000 I have took and 4,000 for the withholding tax, and round amount is 76,000. I would like to save this. Oh, it automatically posted. Actually, I have saved this one. Otherwise, it will ask you just enter the PAN details also. Okay. Just we will go and check. Okay, here we can check. See, a base amount is 8,000 and the net amount is 76,000 and withholding tax is deducted is 4,000. Thank you. This is the topic for the day. Thank you for everyone.
Thank you.